All right, let me see what else. Oh, the last article. And this was just kind of an interesting topic for discussion or thought. Let me put it up here. Keller Williams is launching a real estate school. And as you guys know, our whole premise of what we do is brokerage agnostic. We don't really take sides. We just tell you guys the news like it is, in part because, it's the whole code of ethics thing. But the other reason is because we want to be true to actually being an outlet for news that all you guys can come to. And so I want to read a little bit about this and then just have a short discussion in general. The KW School of Real Estate will be fully digital and launched in partnership with education firm Kaplan. They announced Tuesday, teamed up with the education firm, launched a new digital real estate school. Program will be known as KW School of Real Estate, or K-SCORE. K-SCORE, according to the company's statement, it will offer state-specific pre-licensing curriculum for would-be agents. Participant will complete that curriculum and go into the brokerage of their choosing. So it's not necessarily, you're not like signing up for KW.
No, but it's a great funnel for that.
Yeah, I mean, you would think it's a great funnel for it, where they could attract new agents who are coming right in.
So I would say, because Ray has a different take than I do on this, but I would say this is a great idea, a great tool for what they already do. Their team leaders already recruit like crazy and get incentives for recruiting. And part of their big recruitment tactic is that they say, hey, we have the best training. You're going to get unmatched training when you join Keller Williams. So I think this is just another tool to funnel a bunch of new agents. And if I can predict the future, I would say look for their numbers to grow in the next, whenever this takes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I said, yeah, for sure.
Look for their numbers to grow and we're not talking about the ghost agents, which we covered on the show a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah. I remember Gary's ghost agents.
Yeah. I remember the Gary's ghost agents. But look for their numbers to grow. I wouldn't say their actual transactions will grow though. Although they do say that this is, in the article, I think you covered it. It says you learn how to pass the exam to get your license. You don't learn how to be an agent. They say, right. And I would question this part. We're going to teach you how to be an actual agent, but they did. I started with KW and it was great training up front. Taught me how to be an agent. I've learned a lot more since moving on, but to start there, I got a good foundation of being an agent. So I would predict their numbers are going to grow quite a bit in the next couple of years.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a bad idea. It's something that we kind of explored as a real estate brokerage. Should we partner some way with a new school? Should we do something that makes it more accessible for more people to have some kind of education that gets them, not just like, here's how to pass a test, but here's how to make it in the industry, whether you choose our brokerage or someone else's. And ultimately, we kind of leaned on like social media. Like there's a lot that we could do on social media that would teach some of those same principles and then leave the educating to the schools. But when I was talking with someone, we talked about not wanting to seem like we called it a puppy mill, right? Yeah. Where, like, let's say you have top agents that are eloquently winning listing presentations in luxury markets around the country, and you've got a really great top team, but suddenly the persona of the brokerage shifts to a brokerage for new people. And when that happens in a market, right, those top tier agents don't necessarily like to stick around, because it also makes them feel like people are looking at them as, oh, they must be new, or they must be. So it was a question in general that we were talking about on the show prep show is, what's going to happen in the marketplaces in which Keller Williams does this? Will other companies start to kind of circulate that, oh, are you sure that you want to go to a place where all the new agents go? Is that going to be the persona that they take on? Will they be able to thrive with that? Or will they lose some major top producers to these companies that kind of lend themselves to be more friendly to the top tier teams? So that's just something to watch for. It's going to be an interesting exercise in strategy. I think it's good. I mean, I like having a brokerage involved in some of these schools. I would like to see more brokers get involved, not just one brokerage, because I think there can be a lot of value added to real estate agents that have been around the block coming in and giving some advice and taking like question and answers and things like that. So I don't know, we'll see what happens with it, but we wanted to bring that up. I think it's great to make it more accessible to more people. It's also going to mean more real estate agents going into the business. What does that mean for the iBuying and the programs and the Redfins and the salaried agents and the Caldwells and Century 21s and all that. We'll wait to see.
Yeah, I mean, it is. The other side of it, I believe, is Gary Keller saying, "Hey, look, we've always said we have the best training in the business. Now we're making a school based on it." So
right. Now let's partner with and Kaplan's a good training company. I mean, they do a lot of great stuff like that. So I think they're looking to partner with another company that's got the technology and information. And no doubt, no doubt it's a recruiting funnel for them, but
100%. And now I can't wait to see all the new agents posting hashtag K-score.
K-score. D Jones says, doesn't Weichert have a school? I don't know.
Aren't they the ones that have a comma in their name? Right. Weichert, comma, realtors.
I think we're all supposed to do that, aren't we?
Oh, well, dang it.
But wait, can you have, I don't think you can do that. Someone else, no, you can't have the destination. That's what it was. Someone got their hand slapped. They were like in North Carolina, comma, realtors. And they're like, no, you could say your name, but you can't say the place where you serve.
That's ridiculous.
On the YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.